TV here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another episode here of Rockridge County. So today in Rockridge County, today is going to be all about just kind of forming things up and kind of making our disjointed city feel a little more jointed, I guess you'd say. Yeah, at the end of the last episode, kind of ended things off at a not the best spot. You know, we redid our highway that cuts right through the middle of town, kind of separates the rural and the more densely compacted city area. Redid some of the interchanges over here, got ourselves set up for probably a good industrial setup over here, little industrial expansion and everything like that. But yeah, no, left it with a giant chunk, a big old hole basically in the middle of the city where the highway is now. And more so on that, just, I don't know, like everything just kind of feels a little all over the place a little bit right now. So yeah, that is the big thing today, is I want to kind of start to form things up a little bit and yeah, make this city part, you know, the dense city part of the Rockridge County start to feel just that, like more like a city and everything like that. So yeah, like I said, that's going to be the big objective today, is to take all these gaps right here, all these roads that don't go anywhere, these roads to nowhere, all these cul-de-sacs, right? And we're going to connect them up, make it look a little bit nicer, probably start to expand up this way. I've been talking about this historical district for episodes now, I believe, so maybe we'll start to finally do that. And yeah, hopefully start to get maybe either our downtown or industrial area going. So yeah, I have a lot of things I want to kind of get going on today's docket there, so may as well stop yapping and get going on it. Actually, the first thing I want to do, and I know I'm kind of gonna jumping all over the place here as we start the episode off, but I do want to start back over here just outside of Capron, our little town of Capron, that has all of our kind of infrastructure going on out here. So I like that we have all of our infrastructure out here, but the only thing I dislike about what I did in the last few episodes is this all just kind of feels slapped together a little bit. Nothing feels really formalized, has its own thing going on per se. So I kind of want to form up our infrastructure a little bit to just kind of look a little bit nicer and just kind of basically that, just kind of look a little bit more formalized in our area. And then also add some industrial over here. I think this is a good area for Capron, and even to a certain extent our bigger city, for some people to commute out of the big city and work in some either like offices and straight up industrial areas in this little gap out here in Capron. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump into a quick little build here. And I'm just going to kind of restructure, reformalize this area to be kind of a big infrastructure industrial hub there just outside Capron. Alrighty, let me go ahead and bring you all back in there. Feel a lot better about this area altogether. Capron just got a major upgrade. Basically, they became the industrial hub of the region so far. That'll change very, very rapidly as we expand out our main city's industrial area. But yeah, no, this is I feel, like I said, I feel a lot better about this. It feels a lot more grounded, just a lot more built in and everything. You know, we did some surface tools underneath the big infrastructure that we have and everything. So it just feels, again, a lot more just built in and everything. Also went ahead and added in a cargo rail. Notice that we were right next to the rail line right here that's connecting to all of our different regions and everything. Really like how this area turned out. Always love whenever we can get a lot of interaction between bridges, terrain, and just everything like that. We built kind of on a slope right here, and when we built the power plant back over here, kind of made this what I ended up really liking, this little ridge line through here. So kind of played into that, played into the terrain and everything. So we get these kind of nice bridges that, again, you don't have to have huge inclines to go up the bridge. You just kind of use the natural hillside that it's already built on, especially here with the railroad track. Again, the natural hillside that's built on can just go and make some natural bridges and everything. So yeah, no, really like how that interactivity turned out. Not sure what I'm gonna do with this road over here, but we'll figure something out, right? So cool. But yeah, again, feeling a lot better about this. We do need to focus on getting some more trains over here. We don't have any vehicles. However, I was looking at it, and we do have our giant rail yard over here in the main part of the city, and we got to think about getting that connected over to our rail line over here, and that is a big separation. Basically, the entire city is going to be in the way of building that over here. So, tell you what, let's make that our next project, because if we let that go too far, yeah, it's going to be a heck of a son of a to build that back through the city if we build the city up first and then the rail line. So yeah, let's get our rail yard hooked up over here. I think we can do this in real time real quick. Let's go ahead and get our double track here. So right now I have it pointed off this way purposefully because, again, I want to put our main industrial hub over that way. So why don't we just shoot, or let's get our terrain on. Very important to do that. Yep, see, we are on a hillside right there, so we want to make sure we are building where we want to here. We have, let's turn on that. All right, so we'll shoot this off this way. Then let's kind of follow. We might be able to sneak it underneath the highway right here. I didn't realize the highway was elevated. Can we get that underneath? Oh, heck yeah, we totally can. So let's just have this sneak off this way and start to follow the coast. We'll leave that right there. We'll pick that up another time, maybe later in this episode even, but let's go ahead and shoot a rail line off this way. And my idea here is I think we're gonna go ahead and follow the lake line. So again, yeah, we'll have a line kind of shoot off. Let's see, we need the rail yard to be hooked up. So yeah, we'll have one shoot off this way, go through the middle of town, which is gonna be kind of our downtown area. So through the middle of downtown, maybe we can get a passenger station. Oh, do I already have one? I already have a passenger station. Ha ha ha. We'll shoot it through there. We might. Ooh, what if we put it right along the lake side here? We could extend out this land. Yeah, I like that. Let's do that. Done deal. Don't even need to talk about it anymore. That's what's happening. All right, let's go ahead and move you along this way. We're gonna shoot it diagonally straight towards. I guess not straight towards, but kind of in the direction of our post office area. So let's have this track. Get it lined up. Where's the snap? There it is, 180. 180 degrees down this way, straight towards the shoreline. Let's turn off the snap to guide, so it's a little bit easier to get that in here. There we go, right? Boom! There, and then let's take our terrain tool out, our terrain brush, and we're gonna reduce this down significantly here. And let's make just a little ridge right through here. Give us a little bit of room to build. Goodbye, little hill. And that should be enough right through there to get us going. Then yeah, we'll just kind of run this down. And that'd be really fun to kind of work with through here. Oops, I don't want to do that. Let's retake our height through here. Because once we get down to where our historic neighborhood is, yeah, we can run the train right through the middle of the, oh, that's gonna be in the way, right through the middle of the historic neighborhood. I'm okay with that. So let's move real quick the American football field. I just plopped that down just to have it plop down, honestly. Let's just move that over this way. We'll plop that right there. Very good. And then, yeah, let's go ahead and run the rest of our train line here. Alrighty, bring y'all back in here, and yes, we finally have some trains running on our new cargo lines. Had a little bit of a mix-up over here. Notice in our mess of lines and everything that, yeah, this did not make sense over here. A little interchange was not hooked up. Notice that our cargo train terminal, the new one there, was not getting any new trains from the rail yard from the downtown area, and I was like, what the heck is going on? And yeah, it turns out that didn't make any sense. Didn't have any plumbing hooked up to it, so it was just a whole bunch of things. We got that all fixed up and everything, and no, yeah, I'm really liking how this is going to break up our main downtown area. Instead of just having all these straight streets going down here with the grid and everything, we have this nice diagonal rail line that's going to go ahead and break it up just a little bit. Same thing over here with the historic neighborhood. Again, really like how the rail line kind of punches right through the middle of the neighborhood. I know it kind of takes up some real estate and everything, but again, you kind of see this in, again, the historic parts of the town where a lot of it grew up around the train line and everything like that. There might have been a old passenger station here or an old cargo station kind of in this area that no longer exists, or a lot of times they've been turned into museums that you can kind of go through and get the history of the rail line and everything like that. But nevertheless, actually, as I was building here, notice, you know, as we kind of cut through this open area here, this open shoreline area, we did take away the shoreline from the people there, from the access to the people. So what I think we might do is make this an elevated rail line all the way through the historic area up until we get to about where this interchange is, and have it slowly slope down into that interchange and everything, or maybe just change that altogether. We'll see anyways. But yeah, no, I don't want to just totally cut off the shoreline completely. I think it'd be cool if we did, again, an elevated train line through here, through the historic neighborhood, and had a park kind of running down this shoreline all the way through here. Really, really long park with really big jogging and biking trails and everything. So yeah, let's kind of back this idea up just a little bit, call a mulligan on it. Not a big deal. Cut this all the way, probably to about here. Have it start going up and around this curve here. It doesn't need to go up terribly high, just a little bit. So let's actually bring this down by 2, and we'll go up to, let's say, 5 meters. Should be good. Let's turn off all of our grid snapping and everything. Unless, is that going to make a, oh, I don't want that. We need it to not have the solid concrete there. Okay, so we are gonna have to go up to 10 meters. No big deal. I didn't really have a set number on that or anything like that. Just smaller seemed better. But no, let's go ahead and we'll go up to 10 meters here. Try and keep the slope under 4. Yep, there's about under 4 right there. And then we'll have this curve around and get this really close to the roadway. We'll actually turn on one of our snapping right there, so it snaps to the road. There we go. All right, and then we're gonna go ahead and straighten this out so that it goes straight down all the way to here. Let's see, it snaps to about there. You know what, I think I can live with that. Let's place that there, see how that looks. Yeah, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. So yeah, I like how that looks. Let's go ahead and hook this up with the rail line here, see if that's too much of a slope or if we are in the clear. So bring that back down to 0. Oh yeah, we're definitely in the clear. We are definitely good. So let's build that right there and hook, oops, turn off. Well, we have everything turned off that I want turned off. It's just kind of snapping weird. Boom, right there. Great, okay. And then, yeah, like I said, let's go ahead and jump into another build here, and I'm going to kind of build out a little parkway, honestly, all the way to about this little nubbaroonie right there, that nub right there, cut it right there, and I think, yeah, we'll build a shoreline park all the way up to this intersection right there. Yeah, this will be fun. Yeah, I'm liking how that looks. Adds a nice little park to our shoreline, and yeah, we might even extend this thing out a little bit further, or extend it all the way around the lakefront here and everything. So that would be a really nice kind of tourist attraction in my mind. I know we can't add it to the actual game function, but in my mind, a nice tourist attraction for the area. So yeah, now that we have a nice little park and everything, I went ahead and added a few actual in-game parks to attract people to come down here. I'm not sure how much the paths themselves, oh my gosh, speaking of, never mind, it looks like the paths themselves attract a lot of people. I'm not sure if it's just like a tourist thing, or if it's more of a destination thing, or how they treat it. And it'd be cool if we could have, like from the first game, draw a park district over this and make this all an actual park, so they would use it like that. But anyways, I'm getting off track here, of course, like I always do. But anyways, yeah, hey, since we're over here, and I've been talking about it for so long, let's go ahead and do up this little historic district, which might even extend out just a little bit further to kind of making this whole side of the lake here the just old town, I guess you'd say, or where the town kind of started and everything. So yeah, we might make this kind of a main street coming through here, and yeah, make this all neighborhoods over there, and yeah, have a nice little shoreline road that kind of follows over there. So yeah, let's make just kind of a little old town district over here, and then after that, we're going to fill in the gap over here, because that is bugging the heck out of me over there. So, but first, yeah, I've been talking about this old town district for a long time now. Let's go ahead and finally do it up. Good stuff there. Yeah, we got our old town kind of built in, and let's go ahead and see how it fills in. Yeah, I decided to, I was going back and forth on this little lake that was in the middle of the town there. Did like how the natural feel of the lake was and everything. Was going to maybe build a park around it, but then I decided to do the most city thing I could do. Paved over it and put up a parking lot. Yeah, kind of did. Well, no, we put up a high school. I've been kind of mentioning this in the past few episodes, but our nearest high school is way out here in the country. That might be okay for this half of the city and all the rural folks and everything, but as we start to really fill in and get our density up for our main city area, we're definitely going to need another high school. And again, we have another elementary school, medical clinic, fire, police, everything. We have this whole area kind of filled out and ready to hopefully handle all of the, again, the density that we're getting there. So speaking of density, we are starting to have some stuff go down here. We're starting to actually fill in our needs of our people and everything, which is very, very nice to see. Commercial has been a huge thing. Commercial demand, that has been a huge thing forever. So it looks like finally filling in this kind of main strip here. What is this called here? We have Alyssa Street. So hello, Alyssa, if you're out there watching. You have your own street. But Alyssa Street turns into this big 4-lane, sometimes 5-lane commercial district and everything as it goes up here. So, but yeah, the demands for everything is starting to even out. And I think that's because education is starting to get going and everything, so we need more office demand. So as more people get educated and everything, they want more offices, then more people will want to move in as that demand gets filled in. Pretty sure that's what we're looking at now. But anyways, we have a big plot of land for our residential and commercial demand right over here, so we'll have to check in on that in future episodes, see how that kind of develops. But for now, to probably finish out the episode, yeah, like I mentioned at the beginning, let's go ahead and fill in the gaps along the highway here. So we're going to go ahead and connect up a lot of these roads, probably redo a lot of these neighborhoods right next to the highway. As you can see, a lot of these are just really wonky. You can see where the old highway used to be. Yeah, we just kind of need to redo a lot of things there. So yeah, let's go ahead and fill in a lot of these gaps. May even extend up and extend some of our rural areas out a little bit more as well. Maybe cut off right about there so the sound isn't too crazy or anything like that, or the high noise pollution, I should say. But yeah, let's go ahead and redo and rethink some of our highway areas. last time. I'm gonna go ahead and bring you back in after our build there. Yeah, feeling again a lot better about this. Everything is starting to fill in and everything feels a lot more cohesive now, not so just jumbled and jargoned and just all over the place there. So yeah, no, we got a lot done in today's episode. I think we will go ahead and call it there. We do have a lot more to do, of course, but yeah, we did get a whole bunch there. Really like how our new little industrial area turned out. And if we want to, we can go ahead and expand this area if we need more industry demands or even offices. I kind of skipped over that, but yeah, we built a little office park over here as well. So built one over here and started to build a little office strip down over this way, just on the back end of the, oh, you know what? I don't like that. I don't like it. There we go. Let's have them try that again. But anyways, yeah, built one on the back end of the old town, downtown and everything there. So yeah, I got all the, again, the old town starting to flush out, looking pretty good with the old town area. If you have any ideas for that, do let me know. I think a train station, a passenger train station might be in order for this area. That kind of makes sense to have, if this is the old town, that's how a lot of these towns kind of started, as passenger stations or cargo train station areas. So that might make sense to kind of shoehorn that in over that way. And then yeah, we kind of filled in all of our little gaps and little bad areas, basically kind of filled all that in, and that's going to look really, really good as it starts to fill in. So for the future episodes, we do still have this giant square over here that I have mentioned doing a university for. I do still think that would be a pretty fun idea. Not sure if this is the best area now to do it in, but do let me know if you have any ideas for this square right here. It is a pretty big area. If we do look at the size comparison for the university, it would fit along with its amenities and everything like that. Even could probably put a college in there as well. I've done a build before off screen or off YouTube and everything where I've done a college and university all in one build and put some parks and stuff like that amongst it, and it looks really, really cool. So, but anyways, yeah, so that is an idea for that square there. Also need to think about our transportation, our transit and everything like that. We are starting to see some pop-ups of some congestion, traffic jams and everything like that. So do want to start to think about our bus routes, maybe a subway. Not too sure if the city's going to be big enough to warrant a subway. Do let me know your thoughts on that. I would like to get an airport in as well. I know a few of you have suggested that we do an airport in the city, and I do think that's a great idea. It'll probably just be one of the smaller version. What is it? The regional? Is that what they call it? The airport. Oh, just there you go. Just the airport. So we'll do that probably over in this section, and then we have our industry area, our big industry as well, with our cargo hub and everything as well. So yeah, lots of fun things to expand on for the city. Do let me know your ideas down below, either for the main city here, or once we kind of start to finish up this, we still have a few more areas of small outskirt towns as well to build. So if you have ideas for that, do let me know as well. So but yeah, always love to hear from you down in the comments. And yeah, until the next episode there of Rockridge County, hey, y'all have a good one.